Welcome back inside the Sanford Coyote Sports Center. We are talking USD men's basketball now with head coach Todd Lee. And Todd, you wrapped up the regular season with a couple of home games against North Dakota State and North Dakota. Now, those two teams, like yourself, have been playing very good basketball here at the end of the regular season. So it seemed like going into that was going to be a very good test for just where you were at heading into the tournament.
Yeah, both teams were playing really well. North Dakota had won 3 in a row. North Dakota State had been playing well. So that's a good measuring stick for us, how we end up the regular season. We got some home games. We played 4 out of 5 on the road during the conference, and it was tough. But we got some home games to finish the regular season, and feel like we're defending as well as we have all year. We held Denver to 45 points. We hold North Dakota State to 65 and North Dakota to 63. And so we're doing a good job on the defensive end. And we beat North Dakota up there, but North Dakota State got us up there in a very close game. So 2 very important games to end the regular season.
North Dakota State came in here on Thursday night, and they got off to a great start. And I know that as well as you had been playing, I'm sure that kind of caught you off guard to see them come out here and open up that 9-0 lead. You'd force an early timeout. You got to figure it out after that. But can you put your finger on what happened there early?
No, I can't. Because all year long, we've played really great to start games. Doesn't matter who we're playing. And even through the first half, I mean, if we could just have a record at halftime, we'd have a great record. And then sometimes we wear down at the end, or we just don't have a closer at the end, but we're getting better at that. But no, I can't. I don't know. That was a strange deal. We came out and we weren't defending the right way, and normally, because our guys are prepared and they know what they're supposed to do, and we weren't defending the right way. We had a couple turnovers that were loose, and it was a very strange feeling.
And really, you look at both of those games, it was kind of identical. I mean, poor start against North Dakota as well, and kind of figured it out and got it to a manageable situation there by the half. And then each of those last 2 games, you had strong second half performances. I mean, and you mentioned how good you guys have been in the first half of games so far this season. Well, you know, where you've petered out has been in the second half. So is that encouraging to see that flipping around here come March?
It is. Obviously, you'd like to play 2 good halves.
Sure.
But, to finish games and to play better in the second half, that is a great sign. But you're exactly right. Those 2 games are almost identical. So, I had to call a timeout early against North Dakota. Same type of deal. We were messed up a defensive assignment, and they came out and they started the game really hot and made a bunch of shots. And so it is good to see in the second half. And I think part of that is our guys are getting more comfortable in the system. They know what we're doing offensively and defensively. It's taken time. They're getting more comfortable that way. I think our staff's getting more comfortable with our guys and knowing where to put them in certain situations offensively, and who to get the ball to at the end of the game, and who's comfortable and who's not. And then we've got guys. We moved Tristan Simpson back to the point guard position, moved Cody Kelly off the ball. And since we did that, Cody Kelly's been shooting the lights out. And Tristan Simpson has been playing great.
Ridiculous.
And so his assist to turnover ratio is unbelievable. He has really played well. We're quicker in the full court. Tristan's really fast, from free throw line, pushing the ball. And I just think it's helped us in a lot of different ways. But it is a good sign that we played really good halves down the stretch.
Now, with the 2 wins, you closed the regular season winning 4 of 5, and that one loss was a very strong effort on the road at Frost Arena against South Dakota State. Certainly trending in the right direction as you hit the tournament, and you get the 6th seed by way of that win over North Dakota. You will face Purdue-Fort Wayne, a team that you split with during the regular season. They lost their last regular season games at home to North Dakota and North Dakota State. What do you make of where the Dons are at coming in?
I can't explain it. I'm sure Coach can't. He have a tough time. They're an interesting season. They start out the conference. They win 4 in a row. Then they lose 3 in a row. Then they win 5 in a row. Now they've lost 4 in a row. Now they have obviously one of the best guards that ever played in the Summit, in John Conchar, and he is a physical mismatch. The reason why he's dominant is, 1, he's very smart, but 2, he's so physically dominant. He's a 6'5" point guard that can block shots and rebound, and he's our best rebounder. They beat us up there pretty good, and they got us. That was our fourth road game in 5 games, and they got us at the right time, and they came off a loss to Omaha, and they played an unbelievable game at their place. We beat them here earlier in the year. It's always interesting going into the third matchup, the adjustments coaches make, what they do, and you don't want to make it complicated, but you can't do the same things that you had in the first 2 games. Coaches are too good. And you don't want to give John Conchar the same look every time down the floor, because he'll just pick you apart. So where they are, I would look at them as a team that can win the whole thing, because they're that talented and they have the best guard in the tournament. So we'll prepare for them like they are one of the best teams in the tournament.
That being said, you guys are the team in the tournament right now, or one of them that I think any higher seed would not be excited about facing. Do you like having that label attached to your team?
Sure. Well, it means you're playing well at the end of the year, and our guys are tough, and I think we defend well. So if you're playing well at the end of the year and people don't want to play you like that. But I think in this tournament, anybody can beat anybody. Now, obviously, State maybe in the first round. But they played North Dakota State. They were down 16 at North Dakota State. They may see them in the second round. Oral Roberts, how big they are and strong, you never know. So it's going to be a very interesting field or tournament, because I think anybody can beat anybody.
Generally going in, this will be your first experience with the Summit League tournament. I'm sure you've heard a lot about what this event is and what it's become in Sioux Falls. Is there extra emotion for you coming into it and being a part of this for the first time with these guys?
I've heard a lot about it. I think it's I think it's the best thing that the Summit does, as far as putting both the men's and the women's there. Just the excitement, and Sioux Falls and the Midwest and this area love basketball, and so it's exciting to. I think it's a great format. It's going to be a great atmosphere. I'm really excited to be a part of it. Hopefully we stay there for a long time.
All right, well, good luck to you Sunday in the quarterfinals. Hope things go well for you, and look forward to catching up afterward.
Thanks, Jay.